Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on Minecraft, I'm going to give you the 3 choices for the texture packs for our current series. The first one, this is the first one. Like I said, this one, it's a kind of a cool concept where you can, the logs are round under the bark and that. Some of the, grass blocks. The tools are... The tools look pretty good too. But it doesn't have any updates right now for the current update for Minecraft, the new one that has the bulbs and that. But the landscape itself isn't that bad. You can see right through the water, which I kind of like. There's a drown right there. And the mobs are actually, all the animals and mobs are actually changed. This one actually doesn't look too bad, the cow. I know for a fact that there's a couple of ones I just kind of, the squids look pretty much the same. Only their eyes are everywhere. And this isn't gravel. This is actually the dirt pathway blocks. But they do look pretty cool the way it is. The dirt blocks without the grass and that actually look like cobblestone. And the houses. No app we get is gonna be look real life. But that's, that's the thing with Minecraft. Iron Golem actually looks like it's made out of marble, actually. But the villagers aren't changed that much. I like the look of the lanterns. But, let's see here. This is the iron armor. And... ooh. So it's not exactly that different. I mean, it does add a little more character to it, but with adding the chainmail and gold. And it's still blocky, which is what Minecraft is, so... It's not that bad. The sun is obviously round instead of the characteristic block. This world is actually on another world that I created offline, and I'm sure as time goes on, the new added content from Minecraft, like the copper doors and everything, will change over time with an update. But the beds aren't that much of a difference. The ovens and smoker and furnace are a little different, but everything else looks just about the same. But at night, the nights... hey, look at that. Yeah, I haven't slept that much. Trying to find other mobs. Skeletons are actually looking a little more like skeletons. The creeper looks really creepy. With a TNT in the back of its head. And the spiders haven't really changed too much. There's our zombies. Yep. He looks a little terrifying. But, yeah, this is the first one. So we'll just go with option A. Okay, guys, this is option 2. Whereas the last one was more lifelike. This one is it doesn't really change too much, but it does add a few things. Like behind me, you can see that the water's moving. And you can see a creeper floating on top. I'm not exactly sure why. Let's see here. What else? We gotta drown that. Where is he? Instead of the drown walking, they swim, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, we can hear you. And like I said, it doesn't really change the blocks too much. But the big thing about this one is the grass is moving and the leaves are blowing. So it's actually has some texture where you can actually see that the air isn't just still. It's just like underwater where the seaweed moves. Well, up on the surface, everything moves as well. So there's wind up here too. There's currents up here. Now, this one actually does have, they've already updated their, they've already updated the new stuff from Minecraft. From the latest update. But like I said, it's not too much of a drastic change, but it's enough of a change that you'll notice. You know, the beets, the carrots, and the potatoes, they don't look too dissimilar. The village is, not, like I said, not too much different. Oh, Iron Golem, how did you change? All right, let's get rid of this. Here's all the blocks, by the way. Like I said, there's obviously that is different. Raw food. Actually, it looks really different. All the mobs haven't really changed too much. The slime is actually just, yeah, it actually looks like that. There's just one eyeball. That's the only one that really is weird. Oh, good. It's going nightfall. And, you know, as you saw, the armor, it still looks like armor, only it's got a little bit of a different texture feel to it. Which, it's not that much of a change. Now, what is this thing over here? Oh, this is the zombies. Their eyes glow, so we'll be able to tell them, we'll be able to see them. The sheep are actually big puffs of wool. And even the zombies are even walking different. They're a little more leaning forward a little more. And I'm sorry, but if I'm sleeping in my bed and I look up and I see a zombie like that, I'm coming out and taking care of it. The Iron Golem is kind of more blocky. It actually has hinges on it, on his arms and legs, so it actually looks like it's made out of metal. But like I said, they have updated all their copper and that. The copper doors are changed. Now, the thing with this one is also the glass panes and the blocks. They're completely see-through. There's no seams or anything, so it actually looks like a modern window in that. There's more. I'm looking for a creeper or a skeleton. You know, there there is. Now, the skeletons haven't really changed. Only it looks a little more lifelike per se. It actually looks like a skull. The spiders, they haven't really changed. They're only a little bigger. But yeah, that's option 2. So let me get to option 3. Okay, guys, this is option 3. This one is kind of like a blending of the two. Obviously, the wind doesn't blow, but the night sky, the moon is huge. Some of the mobs have definitely changed. So we'll go and take a look at some of the zombies in that now. zombies look actually hideous. And the skeletons are more defined. But the night sky actually does look a lot better. And even though there's no wind blowing, the trees are, the trees and the grass, and most of the blocks are pretty much the same. Now, here's a creeper. This adds a whole new level to the mobs. It makes it a little more scary. Look my way, you idiot. There you go. Now, the sheep actually look like it has fur. So this one actually isn't that bad. And the pigs actually look like pigs. I mean, look at them. Even have a little pigtail hanging off. Here's the cows. The cows actually look like you don't want to mess with them. But, the horses haven't really changed either. Here's what I'm saying. I have glass blocks for the pathway here. Now, whereas the flowers haven't really changed too much, glass, they almost has almost like a texture to them now. Same thing with the windows. Almost has like a gothic feel to it. Like a medieval or gothic feel to it. And here's the armor, the iron armor. So it still has that blocky texture to it, but it's got a little more definition to it. So this one is option 3, and like I said, this is like a more gothic, more a darker theme to it. Best room. Crafting table. The book is actually a different color, which is what I like. And these are soul lanterns, so they're a little weird too. So I mean, you guys can see why I'm having such a difficult time. I would just want to change. I don't really want to change my series. It's more along the lines I want to give it a little more distinction. I want to change up something a little and make it more my own, a little different than what everybody else has. So, and even though my series isn't going to be obviously on this world, it's still going to be back in the jungle and that on that world, and that this is more along the lines of something that me and my friends blow off steam and build. I think it took me about maybe a day to build everything here. So, but yeah, that's the 3 choices. Put down in the comments below what ones you want to see for the series. Either option A, which is supposed to be a little like a picture, photograph picture. Option B isn't. Option 2 isn't really much of a change. It just has wind blowing and that. And or this one, where it's a little more of a darker theme, a gothic theme, where the monsters actually look like monsters. So yeah. And until next time, which depending on what the poll looks like, yeah, we'll take this series right straight from there. So until next time, guys, have fun out there. Peace.